Okay, on to the next part. Quae cum ita sint Catilina perge, quo quipisti, egredere aliquando ex urbe. Okay, this is a little tricky. It's kind of idiomatic. What you're doing is you're preemptively using the relative pronoun for an elliptical antecedent. It's missing um, the antecedent of the relative pronoun. So, quae cum ita sint. Cum, in this case, is the sense, and ita is thus, and sint is subjunctive, since we're dealing with a cum clause. So, since thus are those things which happened, or something like that. You see, so the quae answers to the missing ea or whatever, you know, is missing. Catilina is vocative. Catilina. Perge, an interesting word. Per rego, to go ahead, something like that. But literally rule through, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, go ahead to where or whither you began. Egredere, to go out aliquando at some time from the city. Patent portae proficiscere. Oh, sorry, proficiscere. Patent portae. The gates lie open. Patent. There, so that we get the word patent or patently, openly, dishonest or something like that. The gates lie open. Proficiscere. Kind of a deceptive, kind of sneaky imperative there that looks an awful lot like an infinitive. But go forth, go forth. Nimium diu te imperatorem tua illa Manliana castra desiderant. The Manlian, so the Manlian camp is that's metonymic for the idea of Manlian means kind of noble, the noble or well-born camp. So high class military camp. That Manlian camp of yours, tua, so that your Manlian camp, desires too much for long for you to be either to be emperor or you their emperor, and that really makes more sense, the latter. But do understand that syntactically they're both possible, and it has to do with the difference between appositional and predicate adjectives. I made a video about the difference between them. Check it out if you'd like to. Educ te cum etiam omnes tuos siminus quam plurimos. Educ te cum etiam omnes tuos. Educ, kind of interesting because that's the root for the word education, to lead out one of the house to do things that you would ordinarily do in the household. Although, obviously, self home learning people would disagree with that. But anyway, lead out cum te with you, etiam even, all of your tuos, implied men. Si minus, if fewer than all, quam plurimos, as many as possible. So there you have the superlative degree of the comparative adjective. Purga urbem, purge the city. Magno me metu liberabis, you will free me, accusative, magno metu, from a great fear. Dum modo inter me adque te murus intersit. Dum modo, as long as, that really, they go together, really, dum modo. But that's an alternate reading. in our book we don't have the doom, but it's the same idea, modo, doom modo. Okay, so as long as there's a wall between us. And here doom modo sets up a subordinate clause with the subjunctive, just like a cum clause. Nobis cum versari iam diutius non potes. You are not able longer, diutius, now, versari, nobis cum, with us, to interact, to turn around deponently, just to do things with. Non feram, I will not bear it, I will not suffer it, I will not allow it. It's interesting that pharaoh and patior are often translated as bear or carry. Bear or carry. But do understand that the patior has to do with suffering emotionally more than anything. And feram is a little less intense, more neutral to bear something. Whereas patiar is a further degree of bearing in the pharaoh sense. And non sinam is straightforward, I will not tolerate it. Notice all these datives. Magna, the idea here is magna habenda est gratia. Okay? And the magna habenda est gratia is separated by all of these interstitial datives that are adverbial. So, a great to the immortal gods is to be had or really given even to this Zeus stator, Zeus the protector, himself, ipsi, antiquissimo custodi huius urbis, the most ancient guardian of this city, gratitude. So great gratitude must be given to the immortal gods and even to Jove the protector, Zeus the protector. Because, quod, hunc tam taetram tam horribilem tam, quae gestam republicae pestem totiens. Okay, because, and if you want to jump ahead, you can, but do notice that you'll get to where you can read it in the shall I say, real order. So let's give it a shot. Which this so stinky, really is what it means, this fetid, so fetid, so horrible, and so Tomque is just really et Tom, and so diseased to the Republic plague. So we have the adjective qualifying pestem, infestam, hostile, is one of its meanings. So hostile to the Republic plague. The philosopher Heidegger does this a lot. In German, he will, as the German language allows you to do way more than English does, compound words into one word. And so re publicae, between infestam, pestem, would be one word in German. Something like, and such a hostile to the Republic plague, totiens, so often now we have fled. Non est saepius nuno homine summa salus periclitanda re publicae, to be endangered. Quam diu mihi consuli designato Catilinarian insidiatus est, as long as you, Catilina, plotted against me, the consul designate, and that's appositional. Consuli designato is appositional to mihi. Non publico me presidio sed privati defendi. I defended me, myself, non publico presidio, not by means of a public guard, sed privata diligentia, but by means of my own diligence, private diligence. Cum proximis comitiis consularibus me consulum campo competitoris tuos interficere voluisti. When, during the most recent consular elections, you wanted me, the consul, in the camp and your competitors to kill. I like this verb, compressed or repressed or contained your nefarious attempts, conatus, by means of a guard of friends, presidio amicorum, and troops, so a guard and troops of friends, nullo tumulto publicae concitato. Maybe you're confused by that because you have the same case here, but this is ablative absolute, starting with nullo and ending with concitato, whereas presidio and copiis are also ablative, but that's ablative of means. Finally, denique, quotiens cumque, as long as, I like that, as long as you sought me, per me tibi obstiti, per me, through my own devices, through me, literally, on my own, I obstructed you. Although I saw my danger to be joined with great calamity to the Republic.